This video, we are going to be taking the Miami Hurricanes onto the battlefield against the South Carolina Gamecocks. Super excited for this matchup. Miami is one of the only teams, in my opinion, like one of the only good-ish teams that has the 4-3 even 6-1 defense in their playbook. So I'm going to be taking a look at that defense today, and we're going to see how that works on the field. Miami also has a really good offensive playbook, so excited to kind of see what that's going to look like as well. And I think this is our national championship game. I want to say it is. I know we're in the playoff. I don't know. This is the Cotton Bowl. I don't know. This might not be the action. I don't think this is the national championship. This is just the Cotton Bowl. But we're gonna see what we can do out here against the South Carolina Gamecocks. I'm gonna be talking a little bit about Miami's roster. Here is our record: 11-2. Lost our first two games, and we've been on an 11-game win streak. Made it into the playoff, and now we're gonna see if we can continue to advance. As I said, Miami's got some pretty cool stuff. They actually added a lot of really good formations into the majority of teams' playbooks. So there really is kind of a way to use almost every team, even if you don't have the playbook that you want. I don't love that we can't use the playbook that we want in Road to College Football Playoff, but it is what it is, and obviously you got to just simply adjust. All right, so I wanted to go through and show you the Miami roster here. We do have Carson Beck on it with absolutely no abilities whatsoever. We have a really good running back here. I'm going to mainly just focus this on the defensive side of the ball because I do want to make sure that my Sam and Will linebackers in this defense that I'm running, we want to make sure those dudes are our absolute dogs. I'm going to put Bane. He looks like my best blitzer. And then I'm going to put, let's see if I have another one here. Another quick jump, hopefully, maybe, possibly. I do this guy Pickett, 85 speed. And that's going to allow me to put this guy Lightfoot. We can put him on the edge here, wherever he is. We'll put Lightfoot in there. And then I guess I could just go with Low here. I don't think they have another one. Let's see if they have any other quick jumps. Always just want to look through, get your fast guys on the field. We'll take another look at it when we get on the defensive side of the ball. The thing I completely spaced at looking at was the I totally forgot to look at the wide receiving core. But that's all right. We'll see what we can do. Good playbook here. We have a bunch strong offset. We have a good bunch strong offset because we have to play flood. If you guys want to get any of my full offenses or defenses, that's all in our school community. That's where all my ebooks are. And I'll put a link to that in the description down below. It's only $10 and it gets you access to all of my offensive and defensive ebooks for both Madden and for college football. So again, if you want to check that out, that is going to be linked in the description. He's going to shade underneath. First play, we're able to go up top and get a free touchdown to Joseph over the top for a touchdown. Touchdown Hurricanes. And that's a good start. Now, while we're here, might as well go ahead and set some audibles. I'm gonna have Dagger in here for sure. I think let's see, do they have the corner strike? I don't think they do have the corner strike. They do have it, perfect. And then we're gonna be able to put that Y trail in there, and we'll just take our field goal here. So off to a pretty good start. Got a good playbook and got a good squad with some good abilities. So I think we're going to be in a pretty good spot to make it happen this game. 6-1 is one of those defenses that is good every single year. Can be ran in a variety of ways, but it's probably the best blitzing defense in the game right now. And they do have the 4-3 multiple defensive playbook is what 6-1 is in. All right, we're going to take one more little quick peek at the wide receivers and the secondary. We kind of got our front seven set up. Wide receivers here, 89 speed, not ideal. 92 speed, not ideal. I don't think I have a single takeoff receiver. We will just leave them where they're at. I'm going to check my corners real quick. I got a corner with quick jump. Awesome. I got a 96 speed corner. I feel like you got to put him at here. And then what you want to do is put your best corner at the safety position with that ball hawk ability. Man, my safeties are just they're not really that good, but we'll have to see how it goes. We do have the defensive line. We definitely have that. All right. So we got Low. Let me just make sure my outside guys, Pickett and Bane. Perfect. I got Aguar. These two DTs. and we're just gonna come out here and ball. We're gonna see how this goes. Um, all right, we're gonna already immediately get quick hiked. I'm trying to decide if I want to run this in a cover 2 shell or not. I don't think you do. I think I'm just gonna call it. I think I'm just gonna out here and ball. At least for a minute. Kind of see here. Get some A-gap pressure early. And we're going to give up a nice dot over the top. That's the one thing about this defense is you don't have the best coverage from 6-1. And your fingers kind of have to fly. And I'm still kind of learning the muscle memory of this. So not ideal. Give up a big play. We got pressure. And he just hit us right as he needed to. Now, I will say South Carolina is really good. Even though they're number 12 overall, they're one of the better teams in the game. They have the best quarterback probably in Lenore Sellers, and then they have a really good receiver as well that can kind of just really do some damage. So, going to be a back and forth battle here for sure. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. All right, so offense just has to keep scoring. Defense has to get a little bit better coverage on the field before I get quick hike next time. There's some other cool stuff out of 6-1 I might do just to see how that works in this game. I got a lot of setups out of 6-1. There's probably like 3 or 4, like just alignment from just alignment perspective, 3 or 4 ways to run the defense. So it just has a lot of options. I think I'm just going to go dagger. I really like dagger. Dagger's kind of quickly becoming my favorite play in the game because it's just a simple high-low read. It's hard to. They also have this crazy D lineman. I forgot about that. This guy Stewart. He is an absolute beast. Gonna have to have your quick reads down. One thing I like about it is once you make the playoff, you don't have to worry about the stadium pulse as much. I don't know if you even have to worry about it at all, which is super nice. I was taking a look at what other formations we have in here. I have trips. I thought this formation was a lot better than it's really looking here. PA snag over. Ooh, try this play out. Got a little short crosser here. I'd love it if the tight end would go on the route I want him to go on. Let's just start there. If I stem this down, is it a short post? No, it's not. All right, we'll just go. Take the flat, guys. The flats in this year's game, super powerful. Super, super powerful. You need to be taking your flat routes this year. And you kind of need to be taking them every year, but especially this year. Yeah, I don't know why people thought this was a top level playbook. Maybe it's because of this PAX over, like a double post route, maybe. I'm going to try that. That definitely looks like a good bomb route. I think I'm just going to do with a... Oh, crap. I forgot about that. The play clock bug. That has got to be one of the worst things. You do have a tight end wheel. Yeah, but I'm not really seeing anything amazing other than just you have all of the really good bunch strong plays. So I don't know why so many people are so high on Miami's playbook. Got my drag in this little spot. I love hitting that little drag in that little spot. It's one of my favorite plays. I'm going to go to flood here. Go with a little bit more of a different setup of flood that I do think is really good. I'm going to go with a little whip, a little speed out that you stem down. And what's nice about that stem down speed out is it can beat that man press, man coverage pretty well. So we're moving and grooving offensively here. Just going to go with flood with a little double streaks. Able to hit this. Should be able to get in there with the tight end. The big boy, does he carry us? He does not. But here's what you do. I will say this. In college football 26, one of the best things you can do, in my opinion, is run, hurry up into a run because it's so hard for the defense can get set. You can snap this ball so fast, and it's just basically free. And, of course, I say that, and we're not able to get in. And the cool part is you can actually call the play, so you don't really audible to it. You just call it. And, yeah, I'm really, really, really surprised that it's not working. I don't actually have the right run here set, but I really want to just get this touchdown. And you're going to see here, third time's a charm. We're able to get in. 4th touchdown. Good drive by the offense. I am going to be putting that duo in here. Maybe. If the game will let me. There we go. The duo is definitely the better run out of that bunch strong. And we're going to take our 3. Or take our extra point. All right, so hopefully we'll get a little bit better of a showing from the defensive line. Or from the defense in general. More so the secondary, I guess. As the secondary did get kind of exposed on that first drive with that nice crosser over the top. I still don't have a great feel for how I want to line 6-1. I feel like you have to run the cover 0, but I want to see, maybe I'm going to try auto flip off, and I'm going to try this on disabled and just see what this does. There we go. Get that pressure. There's that quick pressure. Although he did run a screen. All right, cool. This guy is truly going to snap the ball instantly too. I think what I want to do, I really want to, man, the problem is, all right, I'm going to try this as well and just see what this does. So I'm going to go cover 2 and I'm going to flip it. And now I should be set up. My linebackers are definitely moving out. That's not what I want. That is unfortunate. All right. Try to get a little disengage pressure here. Love this disengage. There you see it pops free right through the middle. Could have played better coverage. This guy's actually just, I mean, it's so easy to play offense. It really is so easy. All right, we're going to try it here. Samuel blitz. And I get an encroachment. As my blitz just screams at him too. Just to not get my... I'm having a really hard time with my user. This is actually super hard. The reason this is hard is because the setup is like he can just snap the ball so fast. I don't know why I got a penalty there. That should not have been a penalty. All right, we're gonna need to figure that out. That definitely should not have been offsides. I don't know why that was offsides right there. Kind of struggling here early. All right, I got my setup in. I got my blitz to scream. There it is, and you see the power. All right, we're just gonna run the same defense every play. I keep messing my adjustments up though. There you see, there's that send 4. Good gap pressure. Okay. All right. Getting a little better. Getting a little better. Let's see if we can get it here. Good pressure. Got a post route. All right, I think I'm just going to scream at him now. I'm kind of getting tired of him getting able. Got good pressure there, but I could have had better pressure had I used it. 4-3-6-1. All right, we're just going to send the dogs. We're just going to send the dogs, boys. Let's see what he does. I think I'm going to route commit inside, too. Oh, yeah. Dude, he's running a lot of screens. A lot of screens here. All right. It's a hard flat. I need that to play better, bro. All right, I'm going to put my hooks on 5. So we're kind of going down here. All right, should get pretty good pressure here this time. And I am going to be able to cover that. There's a screen. That was like so instant. He threw that instantly, bro. I don't know how he was able to get that off. All right, we got to kind of be mindful of the clock. Yeah, your fingers just have to fly with this defense. But if it can fly, this defense is it. Got the running back manned up. Got good pressure. He threw right at my user. I got to be able to make a play there. Gosh, that's my fault. Oh, that is so my fault. I had great pressure there. That was like the only throw that he had. I got to be better than that. All right, we are definitely going to get him though. I could definitely see the vision of the defense. I think I just did not have the muscle memory down, and he is snapping the ball really, really fast. Because he's not really doing any adjustments, I think. So that's the one downside of 6-1 is it's like the nice part is you don't really have to like manually move a blitzer or anything, but you do kind of have to like get your setup in, man. Like your finger and what happens is sometimes I've noticed there's like button delay, especially I don't know why, but I just experience a lot of it. Like I don't think it's connection. I think there's just a lot of button delay. So sometimes when you're not getting your setup in, it's gonna go shaded down. This got to be a perfect throw over the top. Carson Beck. Oh, brother. See, that's the kind of stuff that just has to be able to be thrown. All right, we should be able to snap this pretty quick. Hopefully he does that again, that same mistake. I'll throw right at him here. You can just catch that little route in the soft spot so easily. I'll try to just throw this, and he's going to overthrow it. That should have been intercepted too. Yeah, I've gotten one too many overthrows for my likings here. Actually, I've gotten a couple. If you guys didn't know, when you hot route, the quarterback will actually like make a movement. But if you don't do that, if you just like go, like if you stem the route, it doesn't really have. There's no animation. So because of that, like if I just come up here and I just stem this thing all the way up as a streak, it really is an advantage for like a no huddle situation because you can snap the ball really fast, as you see. The other thing about this game this year, man, the flats are so overpowered. As you see right there, I mean, I'm just getting, free yardage. And I'm able to snap this really quick. Of course, I say that, and I'm going to get yelled at. Oh! That's not ideal. That is not ideal. He's learning. I'm trying to kind of quick hike him a little too much here. I was hoping I could sneak that in. I got to wait on that a little bit more than I would like to. And I'll tell you, this Stewart dude, he's for real. Boom. There's that corner route. And missed the throw. I'm going to call timeout right there. I think I am going to go. Probably a bad timeout call right there, but I'm going to go for this. I just don't think he can really stop me. I just think it's like, do I get an inaccurate? Or does he get an instant shed? Those are some of the ways I could get stopped here. Just make an accurate throw. Please, 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 please. Very good. One of the best route combos in this game is corner strike out of bunch strung offset. You slot fade this right side guy. You can literally just snap that right there, or you can put the tight end on a seam streak. What's nice about it is that it cooks man. Of course, I say that. Carson Beck is might need to come out of the game. Not getting the job done. The other thing that's super nice about Dagger that I just noticed is it gives you the stock base protection, which is the best blocking in the game. So that's a super huge feature. All right, I can't mess this up. I do have one timeout. Let's see what protection Flood gives you. So Flood gives you the best pass pro. That's crazy. Can I just catch it? I just ag him. They're very good. Ags are so good. So if you didn't know this, so if you look at the pass blocking for Flood and for Dagger for sure, corner strike not so much, but Dagger and Flood have the best blocking in the game because it's probably because your running back's blocking. So I think here I could just outroute this guy. This should be open. I accidentally half slid. Very good. We just found a little something live. on the national interwebs, boys. This is why you play the game. This is why you play Road to College Football Playoff. This is why you take a little peeksies at your play art, because Corner Strike has empty pass pro, but Flood and Dagger actually have the base pass protection built into the game. So it makes it even better because you can quick snap those a lot better because you have that pass protection. So that's a super good to do thing. All right, here we go. We are just gonna go get him. Scream. SWAT. SWAT. I think that's a dude too. All right, I should have totally used a rush. So he is going to untarget me. So the nice thing about this is once you get them to figure out they do have to set up pass pro for 6-1, then it becomes a lot easier because you see there, like I can go get him faster. You know what's really unfortunate about that? Not only did he break 2 sacks before we sacked him, the game froze. That should have been a fumble for 6. Like that really should have been a fumble for 6. I'm kind of sad about that. But regardless, the Hurricanes take a 1 touchdown lead into half, and we're starting to. You see, this is why you blitz all night. You blitz all night because no one likes to get screamed at, right? People pressure bust pipes, always has, always will. You have to force them to respect your blitz. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! I just cannot. All right, we're gonna kick it. I wonder if we kick it to the right. I got to figure out my kicking strategy. You cannot let that happen. That's their stud receiver, Harbor. He's a beast. I knew he was out of there when he broke that one run there. Gosh, tough seam, boys. Though we do have the best red zone defense. He's going to untarget me. I know it. Well, he's not. It's free. Very good. Very, very good, boys. You scream at him. You scream at him. Very good. Cool part is you can actually get that same level of pressure if you 5 outs and you only send like 3 or 4 people, which is kind of crazy. All right. Just need to keep scoring, boys. All right, I'm going to show you what I was talking about. So if I come out in bunch, offset here. If I come out in flood, take a look at the lineman. That is the base pass pro. So what's nice about this is there's no animation. I can just boom snap. And I have the best blocking in the game, and I've only used the route stemming to get my routes to where I want them to go. But let's say I run a play like corner strike. Check this out. Or wide trail. This has empty protection because I'm sending 5 receivers out on a route. So then I have to also set my protection. Not the end of the world, but just something that, kind of valuable to know here. Need to set my protection. Base pass pro. I'm just going to take what the defense gives me. Just a little baby flat route. Let's see. Stiff arm. They did nerf the stiff arm. I don't know if they actually nerfed it or if they tried to nerf it. See, that's the key. I also really want to know why people think that this all right, snap. Gonna hit this flat, get a nice natural pick. And this is why you run bunch type of formations, man. The natural picks, the natural rubs are just beautiful against man-to-man. It's got 22-20 here. I'm going to stem the left side receiver down, and then I'm going to stem the tight end down. Try to really get this quick snap. Oh, you get delayed. That's not ideal. That's not ideal. So you can basically stem one receiver at the end of the day. You can't really stem both. But check into the duo run, just see what that's looking like. It's not looking bad. The other thing about it too that I'm starting to notice with the hot routes is if you do one hot route, like just drag this guy and go, the quarterback's throwing animation, like he's doing the hot route, as you see it goes. Okay, I didn't want that to happen. Did not want that to happen. That sucks. I can't believe that just happened. Uh, did I mention button delay? Little right side screamer. Little right side screamer off a 4-man. Very, very good. He is just not in a good formation for this blitz. This is a very, very big advantage. All right, we know it's that screenplay. No. Dude, I should have not even cared. I should have not even cared. Dang it. That sucks. All right, let's try it again here. I am starting to get my setup down, though. All right, I'm here. I'm here. Oh, he untargeted me. I got to make that play. Oh, my goodness. That's just not a good, like, that's just terrible. I should have sacked him. That's on me, boys. I'm just gonna send everybody in a cover 2. That can't be a throw. That in what world can you make that throw? I feel like this is probably the best quarterback. Like this is the best case scenario against this. Because look at that. Look at that. 360 no scope. All right, here we go. We're getting down here. We're going to play some ball. We are going. Thank you. That's huge. I knew he was going to throw that. I knew he was going to just throw it to me. Very, very good. Good defense, boys. Get that pressure in there. All right, I'm going to just try to make the game easy. Get some positive yards here. This is a big drive. We're just going to try to make the game a little easier on ourselves. Little arm bar. Arm bar, arm bar, arm bar. You don't even need arm bar to arm bar in this game. All right, we're going to go dagger. Just quick snap the crosser. This really is the best play in the game. Because it's so quick snappable. Like it's so easy to just snap this thing. And you can't cover an open field like that on me. All right, let's go dagger again. Boom. And quick step. Very nice throw. That's what I was trying to do on that play before. What's crazy about dagger is you could just no huddle this down the field because you just make that one hot route. Although when that happens, that's not ideal. Look at my game, bro. Look at the way they just gosh, I do not like how for a game that is supposed to be like super fast paced, it takes forever to make an adjustment. Like forever. All right, super big drive here for the Hurricanes. See if we can get them done here. See, I've got trips offset with an RPO read bubble, which is a good play. I got dagger here. Just hot route that slot receiver to the cross. And this should be free. Look at him. Look at his defensive end. He's not done a single blitz. That defensive end is just pressure. Like that's just how life is. Like that is crazy. I'm gonna put the tight end on a little post here. Just gonna give me this drag, man. How do you not have a drag on literally every single play in the game? Like drag routes are just so powerful. I feel like in routes really aren't even that good anymore. Yeah, we'll just eat that one. Good defense. Go. Let's go corner strike here. I really want to keep running dagger. I feel like dagger's just it. A little tight end post. R1. He's going to shade underneath. I thought I could pop that over his head. Almost through an interception. That was almost really bad. I think I need to stem this tight end down. There we go. That was beautiful. He ran perfectly. Carson Beck, bro. Carson. We can't be doing stuff like that, buddy. Like that can't be real. All right, I got a new combo for you. This one's not. This one's kind of cool. So it's a block tight end. Oh crap! The game didn't let me block my tight end. And I just got barked at. Oh my gosh, bro! I'm trying. Oh my gosh! The way this game has gone is insane. Me and the X button are not having a good time. All right, he's going back. Oh no! Oh no! I watched that post that he threw. All right, we need to calm down a little bit here. We're gonna lose this freaking game. How do we lose this game? How? All right, we're sending the dog. We're you know what? We're not coming down. We're not coming down. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Come on. We are going. We're sending 6 every play rest of the game. It just has to be the Sin 6. The way he's playing this game, it has to be the Sin 6. Good. That's a hard flat. You got to tackle. Make that tackle. Come on. We need one more stop. Come on. Come on, boys. Oh, my goodness, bro. This is too stressful. All right. We need to be sending them we need to send them dogs here. Why are we pausing the game? We are 2 minutes. What are we doing? Are we actually taking a real time out? We strategizing, catching our breath, getting a sip of water? I don't have time for that. That's a deep half. I need him to be there. I need him to be there. Yes, sir. All right, I got to catch my breath. I'm a little stressed. This is probably the game right here. There's no way. No way, boys. No way. As I'm getting a phone call. As I'm getting a phone call, boys. All right. Couple first downs here. We get out of here. He is just throwing it up. Thank God. He had a slant right wide open, I think. He refused to throw it. Let's see if we can just catch him lacking here. And we did not catch him lacking. Dude, this Stewart dude has killed me today. Probably not the best play call. All right, I just want to put him on a crosser. Thank you. Is he going to catch me? He is not going to catch me. He's going to give it his all, but he's not going to get there. And number 7, Daniels for the touchdown. Hurricanes. Got to kick your field goal here. Make this a 2-possession game. Putting the pressure back on the Gamecocks. I'll tell you, this South Carolina team is really good. I got to check out their playbooks and see what's going on. Yeah, that's crazy. I got a call. It wasn't even a call. It was a Zoom. It was like a Google Meet or something. I don't know. All right, let's see if we can get it done, boys. We just need one more stop. One more stop. We put it away. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go with the send 4 off of the running back. See, that's what he had last time. Actually hit it really nice. No eyes, man. No eyes, no pigs. Should be no huddle here. No huddle. I feel like no huddle might even help me though. Good. I'll tell you what, man. There's always a number 56 on every team. We got about 10 of them on this team, but there's always a number 56 this year. A lot of number 56s. Darn it. I did that again. Problem with flipping it is it doesn't really give me. I don't think it really does anything for my safeties. Let's try it. We'll flip. Oh, I'm happy with that. Let's just go. Let's see. He's been quick snapping kind of. Oh no, bro. Why did I do that? Oh my gosh, the way he is playing offense is insane, and I'm making it way too hard on myself. He can't block the blitz. I should never stop blitzing. Oh my gosh, why did I put the flat zone there? I was trying to create a cover two, and I just got blurred on the snap. That's just indecisiveness. I was gonna leave it as cover zero, and then I was gonna put a cover two, and that was such a bad decision. And of course, the one play he runs a streak. Dang it! I mean, he has kind of ran a streak every play over there, so that's not fair. Doggone it, bro. Let me just snap right here. Let me just snap this. Little tight end drag. He ain't stopping this. Dude, look at the flat routes. Look at how you can throw a flat route in this game. This might be the new. Let's see. Then it's just all done. You just can't. Dude, this little short speed out is. Dude, how many times have I missed the throw this game because of that? Can I do this and then hot route? I can't. I got a red, bro. I just got a red on that. What is happening? Oh, bro, I just lost. I'm actually really sad. Dude, he just randomly screamed every. Like, I don't know what to do, boys. Darn it. Let him score is what you do. I'm gonna let him score. I want you to score. Darn it, bro. It's not even good to make a difference. I want you to score here. This is what we do. Boys. You either give up a touchdown. No, I can't. I can't stand the encroachment crap. I cannot stand the encroachment crap. Oh my gosh. Why is it doing that? Now we're just running the ball. I need a fumble right there. Dude, if he kicks a field goal, we will win this game. I promise you that. If he kicks a field goal, we will win this game. No encroachment. Yes! And it's incomplete. Perfect. Very good. Come on. He's going to kick this. You know he's going to kick free. We have a shot. Oh, this is why you just don't mess around with these dudes. This is why you just do not mess around with these dudes. You just go. All right, I got 25 seconds. I got one timeout. I basically just need to get into field goal range, but the problem is I suck at field goals. So it's got to be relatively close. I'm not taking that out. I already know my first play call. Man, I should not be in this situation. His end just went insane. Hike the ball. And we take forever to hike the ball. I'm going to take this up. Try to get up here. I'm going to take my timeout right there. Okay. It's got to be corner strike here. Get out of bounds. You catch that and you get out of bounds, boy. Okay, remember, I got to put this in my... You know what I got to do is favorite that. We'll go back to corner strike here. I just don't think he can stop it. Snap the ball, please. Quick, quick. Oh, that's... Oh, my gosh. I should have just thrown it to the tight end. Oh. All right, I'm going to slot fade. I'm going to slot fade him instead of streaking him. That'll pull that outside zone more. Out of bounds. Dude, we might have done it. Clock, just don't move, please. Is he challenging it? I don't know what he's doing. You know how stressful field goals are in this game? They are so stressful. The fact that we're going to be able to win this game, potentially, is insane. But this is the definition of a clutch kick. That means it's going to be going crazy. All right. Going to go a little left. Can we get it done? We got it done. Somehow we won that game. I don't know how we won that game. If you watched the game, thank you for watching. I should have lost the game a million times over. Somehow we get out of it with a W. Thanks for watching the gameplay, guys. You guys get any of the ebooks, any of the stuff. Didn't look great at points, but looked awesome at other points. In the description, join our school community. It gives you the tools that you need to win more games. Thanks for watching the video. If you want to sign up for the school community, that is linked in the description down below.